Welcome to News Laundry Interviews. I am Shardool, and today we have with us Sambit Pal, or should I say Sambit Pal?
Yeah, that's the right pronunciation, but I do not insist on that.
No.
Those outside Bengal can call me Sambit, so not
I'll
an issue.
try to be as right as I can be.
Not an issue.
So we are here to talk about his new book, The Bengal Conundrum: The Rise of BJP, The Future of TMC, Trinamool Congress. Now, if I were to explain this book in the shortest possible way, then I would say it is a journalist's outlook into the rapidly changing politics of the state. What prompted you to write this book?
See, as a journalist, Shardool, I have covered Bengal politics, and as you have just said, that it has changed dramatically in last 1 decade, and I thought that it needs to be documented. So that was my only aim, to document the contemporary political developments in Bengal.
How important Gorkhaland is, if it's come up right now? So I want you to explain it to our readers, because not many people know much about this issue or know it at all outside Bengal. How important is Gorkhaland?
My point in starting this book with Gorkhaland issue is that, number one, this was the first political challenge for Mamata Banerjee in 2017. That is what I felt. And number two, this issue will not go away, even though Mamata Banerjee tried to do as much as she could do with development pitch. But this identity politics of Gorkha people, that is not going to go. And this also tells us that how identity politics has grown in Bengal in the last couple of years, and Gorkhaland is just one of them.
You write how left government was unsuccessful in so many ways that it took TMC almost no time to take over. I mean, within a few years, even Jungle Mahal. In fact, you start your book by Jungle Mahal, the armed Maoist area of Bengal. It saw normalcy, right?
Right.
So why do you think the left's political structure collapsed so quickly?
I would say there are several factors, and one of them is the kind of bankruptcy in their politics, and the cadre base that got corrupted. Yes. The leadership, maybe not at the at the state level, but at the grassroots level, they had gone really aggressive, and there were allegations of atrocities against them, against the grassroots level left leaders. So people were quite fed up with them, and they were looking for an alternative. But there was no such alternative, the strong alternative in Bengal for almost 3.5 decades. But when this anti-land acquisition movement started with left's push for industrialization, and they started acquiring farmland, and the state leadership didn't take the opinion of the grassroots level workers, supporters into confidence, then the problem actually started.
A CPIM leader says, from known Naxalites to Maoists to SUCI to the Congress, everyone went with TMC in the name of strengthening the democracy, which was said to be in danger under left rule. Our mistake was we allowed the Grand Alliance to grow both nationally and at the state level. Now, do you think left parties still realize what went wrong? I mean, this statement says that was nothing wrong with their governance, their party structure, and the political violence and everything else.
Yeah, right, Shardool. I mean, they have avoided all these issues. As I said, that from the middle of 1990s, they started this rectification campaign within the party. They thought that all the polluting factors should be kind of washed, and they should build a party which will be based on ideology and clean people. The leadership should be clean. The images should be clean. But till now, they haven't really taken up that really seriously, because if you go through the left's documents, you'd see that in every party congress, in every plenum, every state conference, they have talked about rectification, but that never happened in the party.
Is it BJP also taking flack from people and their own cadre for induction of so many corrupt TMC leaders in their party?
Yeah, that's a big issue as well within BJP as BJP rank and files. We have seen that these leaders who have been inducted into BJP, almost all of them, I'll not say the 10% of them, but I mean most of them are accused in either Sarda cheat fund scam or Nardar sting operation.
Yes,
they have been inducted into the party fold.
Mukul Roy.
Yeah, Mukul Roy, Shubhendu Adhikari was also questioned in Narada case, cheat funds case, and there are many such people. And there is resentment, of course, within BJP.
Mm-hmm.
But BJP is, at the end of the day, is a structured party. It's unlike TMC. It is, in a sense, a regimented party. And BJP leadership will decide how to utilize these people. So their main aim at this moment is to weaken Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress, and that is why we see a kind of exodus from TMC, and people are joining BJP, and they're wholeheartedly welcoming them.
Attack on media in TMC government. This has been a big problem, and somehow many people, I won't say most, don't criticize her enough, at least in my opinion, for attacks on free speech and media and criticism. What do you think the situation is now? Has something changed because of this political hullabaloo which is going on in the state, or her attitude is the same?
No, it has been there, and it's there, and it's very subtle. You always cannot catch her on the wrong foot because people are talking against her. People are criticizing Trinamool Congress, but there are, of course, media houses which are not criticizing her as much as it should have been.
Now things are changing. Now there is another interesting character which people in media circles and intelligentsia are very intrigued by. His name is Prashant Kishore. How much does he matter? You write a bit about him in the last chapter of your book. How much effect has he had in Mamata's strategies?
I think Prashant Kishore has played a huge role, and if Trinamool Congress retains West Bengal in 2021 assembly elections, I think a lot of credit should go to Prashant Kishore.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I frankly believe in it, but I do not know what's going to be the result.
Of course.
But things have changed because 2019, the Mamata Banerjee in 2019 June is not the same Mamata Banerjee of 2021 March.
Mufat khoro, muft mein itna hi milega. To watch the full unedited interview, you have to subscribe to News Laundry and pay to keep news free. Because when the public pays, the public is served. We depend on you and not on advertisers. So go to www.newslaundry.com/subscription and subscribe and get all our unedited interviews, our special video shows, comics, and everything that's behind the paywall. Remember, to subscribe to News Laundry, you pay just about 10 rupees a day. That's less than, a cigarette, and smoking is injurious to health. So subscribe and watch the full interview.